Schedule of investments. This query trigger enables the user to find companies based on their investments in securities outstanding at the end of the accounting year. This query trigger is available under Financial Statements and Ratings section. Companies disclose information on investments in securities outstanding in their annual report. Let us understand the functioning of this query trigger with the help of an example. Suppose we want to find companies which had outstanding investments of rupees 1 million or above in the equity shares of Tata Motors Limited in any year between March 2012 to March 2015. To execute this query, you need to follow 7 steps. The first step is to specify the invested company name for which the search is to be conducted. You can search for an invested company name in 2 ways, auto search and pattern search. Let us use the auto search option and type the name of the company Tata Motors Limited. Tata Motors Limited will appear in Selected Company Invested in box. Double-click on Tata Motors Limited and your company will be selected in the Selected Companies Invested in box. The second step is to select the security type which is to be queried on. Let us control-click on the security type Shares. This will select all the securities available under Shares in the Selected Security Types box. The third step is to select the indicators to be queried on and also specify the range. Let us select the indicator Book Value of Securities and type 1 in the Range From box against the indicator and leave the Range To box blank. Since the default currency selected is rupees million in the menu bar, this implies 1 million. The fourth step is to enter the appropriate date on which the search should be conducted. L is the default setting. Let us change this to the date range 2012-03 to 2015-03 in the Query on Dates box. This implies that the query will be conducted on all those companies whose investments in any one or more years between 2012-03 to 2015-03 meets the criteria. The date formats used in the Query on Dates are explained in the Help on Dates, which can be accessed by clicking on the question mark icon available just above the Query on Dates box. The fifth step is to choose the appropriate domain. There are 2 domains available, All Companies and Companies in Current OSC. The domain All Companies will conduct a search over all the companies available in the Prowess database. The domain Companies in Current OSC will conduct a filtering on the companies available in the current output sheet. Let us select the domain All Companies. The sixth step is to select the appropriate output destination from the Select Output Destination box. There are 3 formats possible. The first is the OSC format, which lists the names of the companies without any additional data. The second output destination is the WS, which is the worksheet, which displays the company names along with its investment details. The third output destination is the TXT output, which displays the same data as worksheet in a text file. The location and the name of the text file can be changed by you. The default file name is mentioned under File Name. Let us select WS as our output destination. The seventh step is to click on the appropriate Execute option to run your query. Since we have selected All Companies as our domain, we can select any one of 3 execute options. These are Add to Current OSC and WS, Send to New OSC and WS, and Replace Current OSC and WS. Add to Current OSC and WS will add the list of companies which have satisfied the criteria specified in the query trigger along with the data. Send to New OSC and WS will create a new OSC and WS of companies satisfying the criteria specified in the query trigger along with the data. Replace Current OSC and WS will replace the contents in the current OSC and WS with the company satisfying the criteria specified in the query trigger along with the data. Let us click on Send to New OSC and WS. After the query has been successfully executed, the New Outputs button will start blinking. Click on the New Outputs button. You will see that two outputs, OSC and WS, have been generated and are selected by default in the Output Downloader box. You can click on the Continue button to download both these outputs. The worksheet will display the qualifying companies along with their data of equity shares of Tata Motors Limited. You can click on the Output view to view the selected company which met the criteria given in the query trigger.